So you created your eBay account already, and before you list your first item for sale, I want you to understand what kind of expenses will be involved once you want to sell an item on eBay. And this is very important to understand because I know a lot of people, they create an account on eBay, they list their first item for sale, and then when they will receive a payout, they think, okay, well, I actually lost money on this sale. So we need to understand how much the fee eBay is going to charge, and also what are the other expenses that we need to keep in mind. So before any delay, let's get started. My name is Zain Shah, and I've been selling on eBay and Amazon from past 12 years now. And my mission on this channel is help you make £100,000 every single year. And I managed to achieve it for myself. I've been featured in many local newspaper at the national level in UK like Sun News, Lead Bible, Daily Mirror. So if you're first time here, consider subscribing to this channel, and that will be a massive support for me and a lot of value for you as well. There are two types of expenses that I'm gonna mention in this video. Obviously, there are going to be other small expenses like your Wi-Fi, like your computer cost, all other stuff. I think those are all common sense, but the expenses that are going to confuse you most is going to be eBay fee and going to be your postage expenses if you are going to sell physical item. Obviously, if you're gonna do drop shipping, then this postage expenses won't apply to you, so you don't need to watch that part. We'll put the timestamp inside the description, but just for the sake of understanding, I will encourage you to watch this entire video. So first of all, let's discuss the fee which you will have to pay and when you will have to pay and how that fee will be deducted before we will talk about the postage expenses. Once you will sell the item on eBay, how much fee eBay is going to charge is going to depend on your account type. If you are a private seller, the fee is going to be different. If you are a business seller, the fee is going to be completely different. And there are many other factors involved as well. Once when that fee will be taken, like how many items you can sell, all that kind of stuff as well. So let's first of all break it down for private sellers. So on a eBay official website, I will put the link for that inside the description as well, but I will make it easy for you to understand because that's the whole point of this video. So if you are a private seller, which means once you created your account, you choose an option to become a private seller, which means that you wanna sell sometime you are selling the items which belongs to you and you no longer need them. So you can sell those items up to 300 of them with in every single month. So if you have 300 listings every single month, then you will not pay any fee. You will not pay any listing fee. You will not pay any final value fee. I will explain what the listing fee and a final value fee is once I will talk about the fee for business seller, because it will make more sense to explain it there. But in short, unless you wanna do some upgrades, so for example, reserve, subtitle, gallery plus, that fee is right here, depending on what upgrade you wanna do. But most of the time, to be honest with you, you don't really need this upgrade. So that's the reason you should just simply keep it simple and just list as standard. You will not pay any fee for listing. You will not pay any fee once you will sell the item as well. But if you will offer international delivery, then obviously it is going to charge you as well. Now there is a mention of eBay shop subscription fee. A lot of people have this confusion that once they will create an account on eBay, they need to buy eBay shop subscription in order for them to sell on it. No, that's not true. Ideally, I will create a different video on eBay shop subscription, but in short, keep in mind eBay shop subscription is not worth, especially for the business seller who don't have minimum 80 items to sell. I will say minimum 70 items to sell. For a private seller, there is no need to buy shop subscription. You create an account, you start selling, you don't need to have shop subscription for it. So right here, but keep in mind, if somebody will buy from you, and they will obviously dispute that they haven't received the item. They will dispute with their bank, not just with eBay. This dispute is with bank, so they will claim on their credit card they haven't received the item. Then eBay will charge you £16.80 for the dispute. So this is right here. Normally, keep in mind, for a private seller there isn't much to worry about unless you are not a UK resident. Obviously you will pay the fee once you will sell privately as well. But if you are a UK resident, most of the people, they are watching my video, they are resident in UK, there is no fee to sell once you are in the UK and you are a private seller. And the limit is up to 300 listings every month. What does that mean? Because that can also confuse some people as well. So let's say you listed 10 item. Listing mean you are advertising on eBay. You are putting something for sale on eBay. You listed 10 item in the month of let's say March 2025, right? Those items didn't sell. In April, you listed 10 item. In total, you can have 300 listings. So on a 300 listings, you can sell 300 items. So that's like an upper limit. This is the way it's going to work for a private seller. Now let's talk about for the business seller, obviously, because that is going to be an entirely different picture. For a business seller, there are two things that you need to keep in mind. Obviously, I already explained you about the shop subscription. As a business seller, you don't even need a shop subscription. You create a business account, you start selling. Once you will have listed the 70 item, it will make more sense for you to have a shop subscription, because you will save money on that. But there are two fees that you will need to keep in mind, two type of fees. So number one is going to be your listing fee. The second one is going to be your final value fee. The listing fee is once you advertise on eBay, once you will put something for sale on eBay, that will cost you 30p. If you will include the VAT as well, it will cost you 36p per month. So for example, in the month of April 2025, you listed 10 items, right? With the calculation of 36p, you will pay £3.60 just to have your advertisement on eBay. It is not going to be deducted once your item will sell. This is a regular payment. Either you will sell the item or you will don't sell the item. If you have 10 listings, you will pay 360. If you have 5, you will pay accordingly 36p per listing. This is just to advertise something on eBay, right? It doesn't matter if the item will sell or not. Sometime once you will create a new account, eBay will give you a promotion. It doesn't apply to some people. It's depending on your luck. They will say you can list like 1,000 items and you will not pay any listing fee on it. So that's like a promotion thing. They don't do it very often as well. But this is when it comes to listing fee. Keep in mind, listing fee is not deducted from the sales, right? Once you will sell the item, the listing fee is not deducted, and it's not like every time once you sell the item, 36p will be deducted. 36p is a listing fee, right? So you list it, you pay 36p for a month, and then once you will sell the item, you will have a final value fee to pay. The final value fee is a basically commission that eBay take out of your sale before they send the money into your bank account, and that will be deducted. So all the money that you're going to receive inside your bank account is final value fee is going to be deducted from it. So the way it works, first of all, it really going to depend on categories. Even for a business seller, there are some optional upgrades as well. So you don't really need to have those optional upgrades. So for example, subtitles, you will have to pay extra for it, all that kind of stuff as well. This is a reserve price, buy it now, subtitle, everything right here. You don't really need to have that once you are just starting out. Just keep it simple. 36p gonna be more than enough. And the final value fee is going to depend on what category you are selling in, right? So for example, if you're selling in teaks, arts, baby, the percentage that eBay is going to take is going to be depending on what category that you are selling. So let's say there is a category and the fee for that one is 10%. I'm just giving you one example. So they will take final value fee percentage plus 30p per order as well. So let's say you have sold the item for £10, right? So from the £10, we need to take out 10%, which is going to be eBay fee. Let's assume the category that you have listed, the item is in charge 10%. So £1 is going to be your final value fee, right? And then 30p is going to be for that order. So your fee for eBay is going to be £1.30. eBay will take that out of the sale and then they will send the money inside your bank account. For that particular listing, not for sale, keep in mind a lot of people confuse that they will have to pay listing fee every time once they will sell something. No, the listing is just for one listing. You can sell multiple items on it. As long as you keep that listing on eBay, eBay will charge for that listing 36p per month as well. For that one, they will send the invoice for the end of the month for the listing fee. But for the final value fee, it will be deducted from your sale before you will receive the money inside your bank account. Now, let's talk about the different things, which is going to be your postage cost. Your postage cost is going to depend on two different things, right? Obviously, every carrier is going to have a different price, but mainly it's going to be either Royal Mail, it's going to be every Yodel. You can do the comparison and see where it is going to fit, like how much it is going to charge. So the postage cost is going to depend on two different things: size, like a dimension of the item also, and also weight of the item as well. So for example, this water bottle right here, without the water, is going to have a very less weight. But because of the dimension of this one, the postage for this one is going to be expensive. So in order for you to understand better, there are three different categories I divide the postage cost in: small letter, large letter, and small parcel. Obviously, maybe you will sell a medium parcel, maybe you will sell large parcel as well, but most of the seller are going to sell small letter, large letter, and small parcel. So let's go to the Royal Mail website. I will show you like how the dimension is going to work. But I will give you example that you can also visualize this as well. Like you don't have to buy like a scale or like some sort of a measurement tape to measure everything. You will understand like what postage will be applied on this one. So here I am on a Royal Mail website. And first of all, let's talk about letters. So the letters, you might be aware of this one already. The maximum weight for this one, is going to be 100 gram, and it is starting from 0.85. You will sell first class or second class. That I will explain in the next step as well. What is the difference between first class or like second class or something which have a tracking or something doesn't have a tracking. The prices are really depends on what kind of service you choose. But keep in mind the kind of letter that you receive, like bank statement, or you open a bank account and you receive a debit card from your bank. The size of that one is going to be a small letter. That's the thing on it. Right, so this letter right here, this is going to be a small letter. There isn't much difference between a small letter and a large letter. So for example, if I maybe stack, this book will be ideal. So for example, this book right here, that wouldn't go in a small letter. For this one, it has to be the large letter. For the large letter, this is like a thickness of it, right? So you will have to also keep in mind the dimension of this one and also the weight of this one as well. So if I, for example, select that one large letter, it will tell me the dimension for this one as well. So normally I give you idea to visualize it as well. For a small parcel, that can be maximum up to 2 kilo, depending on how much weight you're going to choose. The prices are going to be different for that. And same goes for large letter. Like if it's up to 750 gram, that's the maximum that you are allowed to send in that one. The price is going to be 250. And for a small parcel, if I help you visualize that one, the box, once we buy the shoe from JD Sports or Sports Direct or anything, we receive a box and the shoe come in that one. Just visualize that box. Anything that you can fit inside that box, which doesn't weigh more than 2 kilo, is going to go in a small parcel as well. So the medium parcel and the tube one, it's not something that you might come across often, but you can obviously read here. So let's say I want to sell a iPhone cable, and then that will go in a large letter. Wouldn't go in just a letter. Will go in a large letter. I will select large letter. I will click on continue. Then I will choose up to 100 gram, right? and then I will continue. Then it will ask me what kind of a service that I want to use, right? If you will choose a standard service, for example, this one or this one right here, then this won't really you won't receive a delivery confirmation. But if you need to receive a delivery confirmation, then you will have to have a sign for. So this one right here, so this is going to be large letter sign for, or the difference between first class and second class is going to depend on how long it's going to take for that. So first class is normally get delivered within 1 to 2 working days, and the second class get delivered within 2 to 3 working days. So that's a difference. But keep in mind, a lot of people do this mistake as well. Once they will send a small parcel, like for example like this, you don't have to upgrade. So for example, if I choose small parcel 2 kilo and then I go on the next page, it will show me option to upgrade, for example this one right here, and the other options as well. If you send just like a cheapest one, like even this one right here, Royal Mail second class, you will get delivery confirmation. The difference between a tracking number and a delivery confirmation is the tracking will tell you where exactly the item is. Delivery confirmation will only give you a notification once the item will get delivered. You won't be able to know where the item is. So if your buyer will claim that they haven't received the item, the reference for the delivery confirmation, the eBay does accept that as well. So there is no point of upgrading if you are selling the small parcel just to save a bit of money on the postage as well. If you like the video and if you like the way I teach everything, I have started this step-by-step guide. I will put the link for that inside the description. It's completely free to watch on YouTube. But if you need additional personalized help with the full training, like I've been selling it from 12 years now. So additional like a paid eBay system is like if you want to go from London to Paris and you want to go on a private jet, the paid system is like a private jet, right? So I will put the link for that inside the description. I have over 400 testimonials. We've been running that training from past 4 years now. So a lot of testimonials on the website, over 400. Do check that if you can afford it. Really reasonable price. You get lifetime access to support as well. So check the link inside the description. Otherwise, keep on watching the YouTube playlist. There are a lot of free resources as well.